The elections are over. Did you hear about that? And it was it was very, very interesting, to say the least. And though I'm not allowed, according to the law, to say promote anybody, so I'm not promoting anyone in this conversation, all right? I'm just talking about what I saw about the election. All right? All right. I thought the election revealed good versus evil like no other time in history. I really thought that happened. And I thought that it was quite, at least to me, obvious what has happened in our country. My first feeling was, when it was all over, everything was all over, was shock and sadness. And I mourned for 3 days, because you're not supposed to be sad but 3 days. And there is, beyond 3 days, yeah, beyond 3 days. And there is a time for sadness, there's a time for joy, there's a time for crying, laughter, all kind of stuff, a time for everything. And so I allowed myself to be sad for 3 days. Let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday morning when I got up, I washed my face and I'm on my way. But I was sad for several reasons. One is that I saw the death of America. It felt like a death happened, like I lost a loved one. And I'm not saying that it's over for America yet. We still have a chance. But America died on Tuesday night. Not all the way there, but almost there on Tuesday night. And so I felt the sadness for that. And the reason for it was because somehow or another I thought that there were enough Christians in America who can see what's really, really going on. And they're going to vote based on those values that they believe in and that they talk about and that is in our hearts. I thought that it didn't matter what color you were or male or female, that the people were going to vote based on those values only this time around. And when I saw that did not happen, I realized that the Christians have lost for the most part. And the good is not as strong or powerful in most people as I thought it would be. It's not really encouraging people the way I thought it would. And I saw evil come together like never before. I saw the gay marriage thing come together with the abortion group, people who want to kill babies, unborn children. I saw angry, racist Black Americans come together along with the abortion people and the gay marriage group. I saw young, godless, single females, liberal females come together with the group as well. Women who want free condoms and they want us to pay for them. They want to be able to have sex anytime, anywhere without being married or without any notion that they're sinning and something is wrong with it. And these women also support gay marriage or same-sex marriage and abortion. I saw Hispanics come, and Hispanics are supposed to be Catholic and known to be Christians. You know, the families are still together for the most part. I even saw the Asian come out of the woodwork. I had never seen that before. So they seem to be independent, working, family-oriented, kind of quiet. I even saw that group of people come together with evil, voted for all the things I just named, same-sex marriage, abortion, more government in their lives, just all the wickedness united together and beat out good. They really defeated good. And I was surprised about that. Why so many young people voted for evil? All the things that are evil, right? And most of the young people would tell you that they're Christians, that they came from a Christian home. And I realized over the last 20 years, I've spoken at a lot of colleges, universities, and churches and rallies and organizations. And I noticed that the people who are promoting good, most of the time their children are not at these rallies, not on the side of good rally. they are on the side of evil. They're at the people who are on the side of evil at their rallies. And when you go to the universities to speak about values, the children who are from Christian homes are angry at you for speaking against same-sex marriage and abortion and all that. And you'll say, well, aren't you a Christian? Yeah, but people have the right. And so I wonder how you sing your child off as a Christian, and they still call themselves a Christian, and yet they vote for evil. And I realize that most Christian parents are not a living example. They're not living it. They don't have that mind of God. They have not been renewed from within. And so their kids are hearing about God, but they're not really seeing God operate in their families, in their homes. And when they leave, it's easy to influence them. And yet they call themselves Christian, but they're not guided by those principles. And I realized then that we're not totally gone yet, but we're definitely at the edge. We're at the cliff. When I heard that the Christians had lost, it was like a shock. It was like everything I thought was going to happen was gone. It was like there was an empty space between me and the world. And I'm like, wow. It's like nothing was there. And it was an experience I don't know if I ever had before. It's like you had hope in something, and it didn't work, and it made it hopeless. Not me, myself, but it was just nothing there. And so Andre and I was talking about it on my radio show, and my audio engineer, he said he felt the same thing, like a loss. You got to wake up. You got to be conscious. You got to have one mind of God. You got to be alert, because you got to see what's going on. If you can really see what's going on, then you can make the change. And it all starts with self first. This thing that just happened, the first thing to do is to look at yourself so you can really see the depths and understand what's really going on. You can't be evil. You can't win over evil by being evil. You won't win. There's nothing to fight evil with. You need the light. You need the love. You need God to guide you. And Republicans, many are trying to fight evil with evil. That's why you're losing. It's all this other stuff is happening. You know, maybe they didn't do this right, and maybe they didn't do that right. But the problem is you're trying to win with evil. And that's why you can't win. If you had good, everybody else will see it. They'll see it and they'll follow. They will follow. You can run great campaigns until the cows come home, but if you're doing it with the wrong spirit, you're not going to win it. It really not. It's the spirit that guides us, not the way somebody. And I'm not saying you shouldn't you should work hard, you should run a good life, but what I'm saying is you got to look at the depths of what's really, really going on. And most Christians are not true children of God. They're no different than the Christians who support abortion, support evil, support that kind of stuff. Otherwise, they would have their children. The kids would follow the parents if you're doing the right thing. If that foundation is laid properly while they're growing up, then they're going to do the right thing as adults. They're not going to go far away from that. And so if somebody try to brainwash them, they will see, as adults, they'll see it and they'll resist it. The Christian children don't see that anymore. And it's all color. It's not just the black ones.
For more information or to purchase a copy of this show, visit us on the web at www.bondinfo.org or call 1-800-411-BOND.